buy Phoenix, you buy local. Yeah, buddy.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, folks.
Desiree, Amy, hello. Phoenix PC, hello.
Guess what time it is?
It's PC time.
It's H9 time.
He was looking at the case and stuff, so it's already on the table, but,
Word band CPU.
Oh. Okay. Well, I guess I'll start the 5-minute timer, and we can't say that once I hit start. I think you're supposed to pick a person, but honestly, I think that's a pretty simple one. So I'm just gonna say that we all kind of included in that one.
Yeah, why not?
And I started it, so time to turn up the volume. Oh boy. Wouldn't be streamed without Disarray. We're super quiet.
Just raised audio problems. No, just kidding.
Ryan, what part of the computer handles the central processing? Central processing unit, of course.
Duh.
I didn't say the acronym.
Also known as the brain.
The thinky part. The silicon thinky part.
The rock with electricity in it.
Yeah. That should count? I don't think so. That's not what was typed out, I don't think. Like,
The blinky thinky.
if I say, you know, don't say FBI, and then you say Federal Bureau of Investigation. Those aren't really I mean, they mean the same thing, but like the words coming, or like the sounds coming out of the mouth.
Bureau.
You can't spell bureau? Oh wait, but yeah, you just did. But yeah, so it seems like this PC was kind of intended for like a low workload type of thing.
Low workload, but high fun load.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, that. I mean, honestly, yeah. The customer was like, "Yeah, this computer isn't going to be doing anything too crazy, but it is the aesthetics." So that's why it's a Syren.
And you can always upgrade.
Very fair, yeah. Hello, horse Google.
Hi.
I'm in danger.
Hee hee.
Oh, GeForce.
Miss you guys? Hey, what's up, Unbox?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, I was supposed to stream on Wednesday, but
Sometimes you just don't wanna.
Well, that ended up being Lydia's day off, and I don't want to just spend time with her instead of
Hell yeah, dude.
streaming. Sorry about that.
Social life is in.
Got good news and bad news. Okay, that's interesting.
That's good.
Which one do you want first?
The bad news.
Yeah, I'm a bad news first kind of.
I love me
Do
some
it.
bad news. Is it?
PC is overheating.
Haha.
Okay, interesting. Now what's the good news?
The good news is he threw it in the bathtub to cool down.
You mean you chose your social relationships over parasocial relationships? Listen.
Haha.
Nick! Hello.
Heyo.
You know, Nick, I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking the other day.
Hi.
It's been a while since we've seen Nick. Miss Nick a little bit.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's overheating that bad crashes. The good news is you're here. That is fair.
That is good news.
That does make sense. You are here, so that does
that's-
mean that it's running right now.
That's funny.
Do you have any clues? Do you have any inklings? Any
A smidgen of an idea.
Gotta take off the glass to cool it?
That's
Well,
a good.
That sounds like a
It's a
temporary
good
thing.
enough solution.
Hey, Pop-Tart, hello, hello.
Heyo.
Think you could put it in the tub still?
Hell yeah.
I mean...
Hell yeah, this person gets it.
Oh, you can see that? Not supposed to.
Yeah, hell yeah. Today's a hell yeah kind of day.
Talking with a friend, probably need to change the cooler. I mean, that's what I would investigate first is like, you know, see if the cooler is still working properly. Maybe repaste, maybe something funky going on there. Sorry you've been MIA for a bit. A few months back, some work stuff got switched up, so you don't have as much free time to watch streams and stuff like that.
Right.
No, definitely not like a pressure type of thing. Okay, I think that was 5 minutes without
Take the red
saying
pill.
CPU.
Hey.
A nice igloo you can use. You know, that I didn't ever think about that.
Huh.
That's one funky weird PC case I haven't seen. It's like a igloo or like a dome PC
Oh
case.
yeah.
I mean, that'd be really difficult to do.
Have you seen the like turbine looking, like the jet engine one? It's like a cylinder, like laid on its side. I forget who makes it. It might be Vetroo.
Really?
I don't know. Look up cylindrical PC case, and it's got a big like 200mm fan at the top or at the front. Don't look up like Vetroo specifically. Just
Yeah. I think you are talking about the Enermax 820.
something like that. There are a couple of versions. Like there's the
Although on Amazon, it's like
the JF. Yeah,
the
something
one?
like that.
Is that the one that Acted built?
I don't know. They might have.
40 or whatever from.
I don't know a bunch about some of the wackier builds, but I don't remember anything like ever being talked about or anything. I feel like this is something people would talk about occasionally. So let me see if I can get a better
Knowledge with humor. Oh, that's fair, but this is a good place to learn. We
Oh,
do
look, we
like
got
to
an
teach people. What is?
How was that?
Our ad popped.
Oh.
Oh, cool. Oh, not. Yeah, I'll show you guys in 1 second. It seems like this might be like a oh, Rhino Max. Oh, maybe they rebranded? Okay, here on. I'll show you guys. But yeah, no, that's definitely part of why we're here. You can just hang out and learn. Do I have?
Like this is the first photo.
Oh no.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Cookie.
Get out of here. Okay. So, yeah, this is what it looks like. This is weird.
That's weird.
I mean, I think it's a. Okay, I thought I saw this somewhere, but I think I just decided this in my head. But it looks like a 200, maybe. 200mm.
Probably.
Unbox brings up a good point. You are using Edge.
Edge is not too bad anymore.
Okay, listen. That is a very uninformed thing, if you were paying attention, you would know that I'm using Edge because we do all our stuff on Chrome, and I wanted a completely separate browser so that the confidential stuff didn't accidentally get crossed
And we
with
don't
the
need to load.
goofy stuff.
We don't need to load anything we don't need to.
Yeah.
Like we don't need Firefox or Opera or something.
So like on Edge, nothing's signed in, and there's no risk of showing confidential stuff. Are you able to get your thoughts on a new possible build? Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. You need more business cards? Yeah. I saw your message. Sorry I didn't respond. I think I did the thing where I read it and then something happened and then I forgot that I read your message. Yeah.
Opera's good.
Looks like
I
the PS3
couldn't get
3 years
into it.
before.
I didn't like it.
Opera's like a better Chrome.
Yeah, I don't think I have a lot of
I use Firefox
motivation.
mostly now.
Opera, if you just like right click the border thing, it looks.
That popped up.
Use Firefox back in like. I think.
Yeah, I used it for a little bit. Okay, so unbox. You got 7800X3D, Galahad 2, Brix B650E-F.
What?
Yeah, wait, that doesn't.
Oh,
Wait,
wait.
that doesn't make any
No,
sense.
X670E-F. Yeah, 'cause
But no,
the E.
it's B650. There is no such thing as B650E.
Oh, click on the part.
I mean, I think this is just some Asus.
The E, I think,
BS.
is some. The E. No, so it's not the E model anymore. It's just the F. And the E is now a suffix. So like X670E.
No, but okay. There's
And I think it's now B650.
there's only three. Or, okay, there's the other ones that we pretend aren't real and we don't talk about. But there's only three chipsets. There's only three, chipsets, and it's B650, X670, and X670E.
I wonder if they bought any yet.
Just to piss everyone off.
I'd Google it. B52S? Yeah. 52?
Like the plan or the band?
I'm like fairly confident that this
YouTube?
is some Asus being Asus.
Asus branding.
Oh,
Yeah.
who's who? This is Ryan.
Yes.
Patrick. I'm Patrick, and that's Wells.
Yep. Aw.
Like it's a thing.
Okay, I guess so. Did it? Aw, did this is this something that?
It's probably relatively fresh.
I think it's not though. Actually, hold on.
I think it's not, though. Then what is it?
Because there's this article talking about before release of the 7000 series. Wait, no. AMD announced X670E, X670, and B650 chipsets during their AMD keynote at Computex 2022. Oh, and this evening AMD has announced a fourth chipset, B650E.
Oh!
Okay. Well, that's silly.
That's stupid, because I didn't think of it first.
I mean, it makes sense. I thought it was a little bit weird that they didn't do this time, but okay. Is this Phoenix PC? No, this is Patrick. Okay, well, you learn something new every day.
Yay.
Yeah, I would say like if you want to, you definitely could probably find a little bit cheaper but still equally as good motherboard. But if you have your own reasons for doing that, definitely not a bad board. It probably has some good features like USB-C and stuff like that. So if you match that up well with the case, then, oh yeah, okay, 11 Dynamic Evo, yeah. If you want to change it, you can look at different ones to change it. Honestly, like, I know I think I say this a lot, but you know, we would not offer stuff if we didn't believe in it. So honestly, whenever I'm looking at like PC parts and stuff, I just look at our website. Like if I'm trying to come up with ideas and stuff,
It does make it easier, yeah.
because you know, Pat does a really good job and spends a lot of time like kind of looking at what the best quality thing for like the best price is, and it's like
No gigabyte UD.
why redo all that work when
But
Pat has put his hard work into that.
Daddy.
You like the case too? It is NZXT. That's what I'll say. Yeah.
Yep. 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 It sure is.
It's NZXT.
It sure is, bud.
Sorry, I'm catching up. Okay. Samsung 970 EVA, or okay, G-Skill Trident Z5, 32 gigabytes, 64,000. Ooh. Boy. That should be cool. Yeah, the 970 Evo Plus. Again, that's the kind of thing of like, might be able to find. Is okay, you got a HDD and a second NVMe. I'm guessing, yeah, the 500 would probably be the last terabytes. You already have the hard drive?
Honestly, with how cheap drives are, I would just get a 1 terabyte OS. You're so much less likely to slow down your system.
Yeah, and like again, because kind of prices are okay, right? Well, actually,
They might have gone up, did they?
well, Australia, right?
Oh, that's right.
So it might be completely different over there.
Yeah. Okay,
So
never mind.
okay, yeah, temper some of this advice with the fact that different market. Then yeah, Strix 4080. Again, like this is gonna be like you're gonna have to put in the legwork a little bit to kind of see what the prices are like where you're at, but for us usually there's like better price stuff than the Strix. Corsair 850X 2021, 850 watt.
What GPU?
The 4080. Yeah, I mean that should be fine. The RM850X though, is that a decent power supply?
It should be, but you want to make sure that you're getting the right year.
Yeah.
There was a point at which they were using, I think, substandard like capacitors or something. I don't really.
Yeah.
Probably. I think it's old enough that you might not have to worry.
Yeah, that might be something to check into, but I'm not sure how much of this is like bringing parts forward and how much of this is purchasing.
Mm-hmm.
And you got 6 units. Pretty dang cool, if you ask me. Yeah.
Yeah, the fans are definitely a personal
I mean,
choice.
you did a really good job. If there's just like a few points of like optimization that you might be able to yeah, you just have to be careful because like I can understand wanting to go with like brands that you know are good and trust, but sometimes if you know some of the right brands and stuff, you can get a bit cheaper for not sacrificing on quality.
I like that that Amazon brand, like ID or whatever. They have some good stuff.
Which brand?
Or ID Cooling or whatever. Like I've heard.
Oh, are
some
they
of their-
Amazon?
Well, no, they're not Amazon. They're
They're on
prevalent on Amazon.
Okay,
Yeah.
kind of one of those sellers where like they don't even have their own website; they're just on Amazon.
gotcha.
Yeah. European brand. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that on Box before. Yeah. Yeah, do what's right for you. Oh,
Only
Steve,
on Amazon. Yo.
you're only on Amazon 15 months. That's a crazy number.
Dang.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for the sub, Steve. You know what?
Wah, wah.
Wait.
Yeah, boy.
FA.
Well done, Jefe Pesos. Okay.
Huevos
Steve.
On shout outs, who needs one? I do.
Found out he's still active and improving Amazon even though he's not anymore. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Although, I'm not gonna lie, dude, you know, imagine Jeff Bezos just sitting in with a suit on and a martini or something, laughing about how comically villain rich he is.
All the peasants around him. I think that's pretty common though for like a big famous CEO to like step down company. Do something else.
Like, I can equally imagine him just doing absolutely nothing, and him still being involved in doing stuff.
Maybe he's invested in his what's their Space Force called? Can't think of it. Like Blue something. Give it Blue Origin, yeah. Like the SpaceX rival.
Equivalent.
Yay, let's privatize space.
I think the idea of this, Ray, is that you would get someone that you trust working on it.
I mean, to be fair, like, look where our space, like, exploration was before SpaceX. Like, you know, like, they give them a lot of shit and
Yeah,
stuff.
well,
but,
we only went to the moon because we were trying to beat the Russians.
yeah, then
Yeah.
they just shut everything down. Like, there wasn't any... I mean, there was the ISS, but, like... I don't know.
John Cena, hello. Have you guys seen the info on the new Intel CPUs? So, I mean, I've seen a little bit of some of that stuff, but apparently he's still getting customer complaint emails and actioning them.
I was gonna dive into that this weekend, John Cena, because it's supposed to release, what, the 13th or something?
Oh, I didn't know it was that soon.
Like 14th, June.
I did hear that.
Jesus.
You know, we're getting close to that.
Is it still going to be 1700?
Yeah. I believe so,
yeah,
right?
dude.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, I was waiting for a bunch of good videos to come out so I can just do some research this weekend.
Which is, it's kind of crazy that, because it's not a new architecture, right? Either. Still,
LGA 1700.
no, it's still
Raptor Lake?
Raptor Lake, yeah.
I think, yeah.
So
Just a Raptor Lake refresh.
that's kind of crazy that they were able to get
I've seen some good numbers,
3 generations out of
but those were all like
Raptor
rumors.
Lake.
So.
15th will be chiplet. That'll be interesting. It'll be awesome, but you know, as with everything, whenever they do something new, there's work out. It'll be interesting to see if that kind of throws them off at all. But definitely, it seems like there's some good benefits to.
No, don't
Chiplet.
spell minor like that. Ah. Trigger.
It's a minor increase in performance, totally not worth going 14th from 13th gen. Well,
We'll have to
on
move
one hand, yes, but
We'll see.
yes, but also no. I thought that it was actually going to be a pretty darn significant.
I've heard that it's going to be significant.
Yeah. I've heard that the 14th gen is actually going to be kind of rocking it.
7's supposed to be like equivalent to the 13.9 or something.
Yeah.
I could see myself getting a 14700K.
But there's an argument to be made that, like, you know, is it even worth upgrading like one generation? And, you know, it all depends on where you're at, right? Like, if you're a person that's a chronic upgrader and you love being at the cutting edge and you have the funds to do so, then it probably will be worth for those people to upgrade. But are you the type of person that, you know, upgrades their computer like every 5 years or whatever?
I'm definitely a 3 to 4 generation guy.
Yeah, yeah. Then it's probably no.
Yeah, I went from a 4690K to a 10600K.
Yeah. When you're upgrading from the Pepsi generation.
Any word from the customer?
I mean, I haven't seen them pop up in chat. I'll probably have to email.
Then I'll wait on the bottom fans.
Honestly, I think just go for it, cause
Like just do the Vetroo or the.
Oh, like just go with what we have on the table.
Yeah, so those
Yeah.
are going here, but if we want to fill these spots, I was going to just leave these empty until we get confirmation.
Yeah. Brew dog, what up?
Yo.
Customer?
Arik, hello. Oh, okay, yeah. So
Is that the customer? Are you
yeah,
the
you the
customer?
customer? I think so, because I think I remember that username from their previous order. Because yeah, this customer actually was one of the people that got the Y60. Yeah. So we goofed up and we forgot to email you. We were gonna get you NZXT fans because there was. Is there even a cam hub in there? Okay, well, I goofed up and you originally requested the Elite, and then I started designing it off of the Elite, but then I think I discussed the flow with you, and I think I don't know. Basically, we goofed up, and the fans that we were gonna get for you, it was gonna be like what, like weeks or a month
It was
wait
like
time.
strictly from like or something. It was weird, like a 2-month wait.
Yeah, so it was gonna be a ridiculous wait. So we figured that we would switch you over to the Master Fan Halos to avoid, you know, having to put your order back however long.
These
Ridiculous.
are way better, honestly. Anyway.
Yeah.
You want to switch to the rear camera?
And so And so, I think because we planned around this being built in the Elite, the Elite comes with 3 RGB fans, but this comes with 3 non-RGB fans. So you were supposed to have a total of this, you know, ignoring the cooler, 7 RGB fans, but now you'll be getting 4. So, would you like to, we have some Vetroo RGB fans.
There's some.
Which, yeah, we might be able to, we can get you some RGB fans right now, but they won't match and they might not look very good.
Way to sell it.
Or if you want to wait a little bit, we can.
Like if we ordered them right now, I think they'd probably be here, what, Sunday?
Yeah, we'll have to check on that, but we could order, you know, your order be pushed back a little bit as far as like it going out. And we could get you 3 more RGB fans so that you have that full 7 fans. Crashy, hello. So, okay, sorry. Hopefully that all made sense and you heard all that and got all that. If you didn't, I can try and do a TLDR. You're okay with the weight just needed by the end of November? Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so yeah, you would like to order
3 more master fans.
Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll work on that and we'll email you. We'll go ahead and build it how it is for now.
I'll just leave like space or whatnot for
Okay.
an additional one.
Stream of consciousness, Ryan? Oh no. Someone come do this paperwork, you're checked out mentally. Hang in there.
Haha, same.
Hang in there, you can do it, I believe. Oh, there's some smells in there, bud? Oh, wait. Oh boy. You know how we were concerned about the like nose trumpet? I'm sort of like concerned about the inverse, like you just bring in a
I definitely shouldn't breathe in
too-
like that very
Yeah,
often. It's not good.
That was
But if I just
I mean, I'm a little bit curious why you're that, like you.
not super strong. I might have sucked all the smell out of it.
That was okay.
There's.
Sadly, it's more for looks. Person receiving not too familiar with specifics. Just appearance.
Machi.
Yeah, so Pat pulled it up and it says usually ships within 1 to 2 months for the fans that we originally planned for this build.
Only available from Japan, apparently.
That's sick.
Yippee.
But no, there's nothing wrong. I mean, listen, if you know what you want, there's nothing wrong with that. So,
No one wants to deal with Cam anyway.
yeah, I mean, we
We sure
weren't
don't.
but my reasoning was if it already comes with it built into the case, why not use it? Ouch, that's a long time. Yeah, so so sorry that we messed up and we didn't communicate.
These will be
but-
like genuinely better fans anyway.
Yeah,
Probably quieter too.
and you won't have to deal with the software, which kind of sucks. The software sucks, not the fact that you won't have to deal with it.
IQ would be my favorite if it wasn't so overcomplicated.
Yeah.
It almost feels like they're trying to turn it into like a social media type thing where you can like share murals and stuff, and it's too much.
I mean, they do give you some good settings and stuff. I just feel like it's
The
too
stock
much.
I think the stock RGB in Corsair is the most interesting out of all of them. You get the most control.
Well, so it probably wouldn't go out Monday or Tuesday at the earliest, anyways. But we'll have to see when those fans come in, and it shouldn't take too long to get it out after that. So Oh, look at that. Good guy, Rude Dog. Taking the bullet for Trashy.
I mean, I'll do your paperwork, but it might be wrong. It might all be wrong.
I don't know why, but that
Like,
kind of
not even the name is gonna be right.
I don't know why, but that just kind of, to me, had like, what was it? I'm gonna rub dirt in your eyes.
Turn you.
Yeah, it kind of had that same feeling a little
Oh
bit.
no.
Put it this way, I'd rather deal with IQ than any other ecosystem.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, we all know I'm just in the corner here.
Mr. Razor Boy.
Listen.
You stay in the corner.
I haven't had.
For shame.
I like the design of, like, I like the process of doing the RGB with Razer. It is a little bit weird. You have to get used to it, but I got used to it very quickly.
Mine's a special boy. Specialized.
Memory crate versus IQ. IQ.
IQ. IQ gives you more control too. Like the effects are just better.
I would have the caveat of, like, if you have like an Asus motherboard and GPU, Armory crate.
Armory crate's not awful, it's just frustrating.
It is resource heavy. I mean, IQ is too, but
Because, like, if you, like, I mean, like, I feel like I've talked about this a bunch before, but I'm definitely like the type of person where I would like to try and minimize like the amount of software and stuff.
yeah. I mean, I agree. If I had, Asus motherboard, Asus GPU, I don't know, but even then, it's like if I'm gonna be buying premium parts like that, it's like, why not get premium peripheral, like accessories like fans?
I will not use another Razer product by choice.
Hell yeah.
That's how I am with SteelSeries now.
Yeah. That's a bummer because
and, like,
the quality and their features are good. It just seems like their build quality is.
They had a bad line of headsets, and I simply bought a replacement thinking it was just like a fluke break.
Yeah.
But the second one broke too.
I'll keep you updated on mine. It seems good so far.
And that's the thing is, like, I'm like, we all joke that I'm Razer boy, but I'm not like a die-hard Razer fan. Like, I understand, like, I completely believe in, understand people who have like bad experience with Razer. But I guess I've gotten lucky or something, and like I've not really had. The only issue I've really ever had is the defective mouse dongle, but Razer support, it did their job, and I got a new one, and it's actually like a better dongle, so it's like.
Is it like 2.4, like Slipstream or something like that?
Yeah,
Something fancier.
The original dongle was like specific to the mouse, but the replacement that they sent me is like a more general one.
Okay.
And so before I had to do this like weird like specialized process for it to be able to pick up the mouse and the keyboard at the same time with only one dongle.
Yeah.
But the new one, it just works. Like
That's cool.
It's like better built into their current software, and
I don't have a huge problem with Armory Crate. The only reason I'm biased against it is because 5-minute Wi-Fi driver updates.
Oh God.
Do not like doing that every time. Takes 5 minutes for a Wi-Fi driver.
If you were to go and find the file online and do it like via the website,
Like 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I had a Razer laptop that blue screened on one monitor, but I could still use the system on the other one for a time.
Huh.
But Armory Crate for RGB, like the standalone RGB is fine. Yeah, do with that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. Like I guess I have just gotten lucky or something. Like had good experience with. I enjoy it.
Oh, he enjoyed.
Boyfriend smashed his Razer keyboard into bits because it's stuck.
Yeah, show that keyboard.
Holy crap.
I've exercised a good amount of frustration on keyboards before.
Sure.
That's right. You're working on the bracket.
I've
You
never
have
done that or
Armory-
thrown controllers or anything. Like,
I've
Yeah,
never
no,
thrown controllers, but I have like kind of like hit them on the table or squeezed them hard enough to break break stuff. I mean, I was an angry little kid.
Yeah, I usually just use my mouth. Like,
Armored Crate IQ Chroma. What's gigabytes? RGB Fusion.
RGB Fusion.
What's ASRock?
Polychrome. I hate polychrome.
I mean, we're giving you just the instant losers, the round one losers right there, but. You get so worried with dealing with RGB, and a lot of fans don't know when to just plug them all into the motherboard and just go with the controller. I'm not sure exactly what you mean, because like always, like, I mean, if you have enough like RGB fans, you're not going to be able to plug them all directly into the motherboard, so you're going to have to use a like hub controller or whatever. But you're talking about like an IQ controller or something, or like for me, like the Razer Chroma like RGB hub, I would say don't use a like controller unless one, you plan it, or two, you have to. Like with Corsair, you don't have a choice, you have to use controller. But
oh, it's so close to fitting a third fan next to the radiator. I think I might have problems.
I love those early 2000 videos of like people grabbing their keyboard a long way and just smacking on the desk. And then all the keys fly everywhere.
Everywhere, 'cause just
Those are my favorite.
Still using a membrane keyboard from work that you've had for 6 years. Throwing some hammers on this thing out of coding frustration and still works
hell
great.
yeah, dude.
That's crazy.
Hammer fist,
cool.
hammer fist.
Rather trash a controller than a keyboard. Yeah, that's fair.
Might. Hey,
Although controllers, I mean, I
watch
guess
it,
both are-
trash. What?
I was gonna say, I guess both are expensive though. So
Yeah. Xbox has finally, and I think it's been out for a little while, but has a USB-C Xbox One controller instead of micro USB. So if my controller ever shits out, or I just have spare $50 to spend.
I remember going over to my friend's house, dude, and trying to use his controller. Like, he was a controller thrower. And, like, his controllers are all messed up. Like,
Yeah.
the Y button would be missing or something. Or, like, the
Fisticuffs.
thumbsticks, like, one of the thumbsticks wouldn't, like, go all the way over. Like,
yeah.
Ooh, I'm quaking in my boots. Consider my timbers shivered.
pull is up.
All is up. Yeah, Disarray really wants to do a like bracket tournament style vote.
Oh boy.
Which RGB software is the worst?
The worst.
The worst.
I think I have to go with Polychrome. I think RGB Fusion kind of barely beats out Polychrome.
To be fair, I haven't messed with Polychrome in probably a year.
That is true, yeah.
But
I think I would say, God
I
damn
just
it.
remember Polychrome being sketchy as hell.
It is sketchy as hell.
Even sketchier than RGB.
I have been infuriated a couple times by Gigabyte, though, because it would not pick up RAM sticks or something. I had to
Hey, Wells.
reinstall.
I saw.
Trashy said, "Parry this, you filthy casual."
She sure did. And it's warm in here, and I'm wearing a long sleeve t-shirt, and my mom didn't pack me Jello in my lunch, and I want to go home.
Me, I eat. You know, I appreciate that now we have it so that the push-ups are behind in front of us.
You can't really say I should have moved
Nah,
over a little bit, but let's see. Ooh la la.
Don't use Razer overclock software. That gave you days of pain. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I mean, if I was interested in using stuff like that, I'd use the Asus one since I have an Asus motherboard.
Can I take my shirt off? It's warm.
Somebody from Asus or ASRock is probably watching right now. They're like, you code it yourself, asshole.
Well, fine. It's been a while since I've done push-ups.
Honestly, I think they're kind of the same question. Just least in my mind. For one of our former customers, anytime they closed a game, the Razer overclock software gave a countdown, then rebooted their computer. That has to be a setting, right? I wouldn't put it past any computer industry, like any company in the computer industry, for that to not be a setting, but you would think that would be a setting.
This thing has been bothering me all.
It's
the
horrible.
time. I got it.
Had to go in and uninstall it. Yeah, that sounds nice and fun.
Best is when you have multiple RGB softwares, and then
And they
they're like,
fight.
yeah,
Yeah, and they fight.
they're trying to take over each other.
Like they are physically fighting somewhere in your computer.
Thankfully, I have not had issues with having Razer still having Armory Crate and freaking what's his face? EVGA Precision X1. Thankfully, I mean, they all deal with different stuff, so you know, that doesn't necessarily stop them from fighting, but
fight for you.
Armory Crate and IQ fight constantly on your system.
Yeah, those are two that clash hardcore.
When I had non-Corsair RAM for a little while, Armory Crate would routinely, the RGB effects would like routinely freeze.
Armory Crate's definitely an alpha. Like it fights all the other ones. It tries to take over. It's trying to be the leader.
Apple versus Android. Oh no, I don't know if I want to get into
At
that.
this point, no, I am 100% convinced at this point it literally does not matter, because they are both they're both brightly colored, and like most people aren't power users with their phones anymore.
It's also kind of like a little bit unfair to say Apple versus Android necessarily, because it's such variation.
It's Apple at this point. It's Apple versus Samsung or Apple versus Google.
Yeah.
I mean, who cares if they design their phones last for only 2 years? Like, get a new one.
Well, that's the thing is it's the batteries, and all consumers do it. They like when they got caught with their pants down with the blowing phones down. It was so that it was limiting the CPU speed so that the computers or the processors could they were less power hungry.
I don't know how much of that. I don't know how much of that I would think is like I think that is true, but I wonder how much.
No,
of
it is.
that
Apple
like
came out and said like they would clock them down from like 1200 megahertz to like 600 or something like that.
I just remember going into a Sprint store because
Fuck Sprint.
my wife's phone wouldn't work, an iPhone, and they told us because the battery was end of life.
Huh.
And there's nothing they can do about it. And it's been right at the 2-year mark. So ever since then, like that's.
Well, it's because they want you to upgrade at the 2-year mark.
Tell you what, it's never happened with the Samsung.
That's why you don't buy from, what do you call it? Don't buy from, just buy from the company. Like that is the nice thing about Apple is you can buy directly from Apple.
But yeah, like
I guess you can buy directly from Samsung and stuff too. But
I feel like saying like Apple
I mean, what's the
versus.
difference if it's brand new though?
it should be, well, I think there's less bloatware nowadays, but if you buy it from the carrier, a lot of times it'll have extra bloatware.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like hardware and stuff, batteries
No.
or whatever.
I feel like saying Apple versus Android is like somewhat similar to saying like maybe like Nintendo versus everything else, or like Nintendo versus like PC or something. It's like
Maybe, yeah.
on one hand you have a single company with like a closed ecosystem,
Or like
that,
PlayStation versus PC. It's like the PC is so, obviously they're talking about like the porting and the like specs, but because the general like the general public is so varied on what parts they keep, and it's same with the phones. It's with Apple, there is more variation now because you can have like the iPhone SE, but then you can have the base Max, the Pro, and the Pro Max.
My Sprint phone had an update last night, and the update was Bingo Blitz.
Oh, I fucking hate that. Oh my god.
Bingo Blitz, Monopoly Go, and Fishdom. They
Yeah.
updated those.
It like it installs them.
Oh,
Can you
and,
not-
and Slotomania.
Can you not uninstall them?
No, because, like
You can disable them, can't you?
for me well, okay, no. So I can install the apps that it installs for
It
me
still
personally.
updates and re-enables it though.
That is so weird.
But for me, like it's the Verizon app manager or
Yeah.
whatever, and I can't uninstall the Verizon
I
app
think I might have.
manager.
I think I was able to disable that on my last Android phone. That
I mean,
used,
I probably could root my phone or something, or
Oh, I
or,
just did it.
you know,
I
do-
did it in the settings, but that might have been a different time.
Those like 2010 phone, like around that era, like the 5-year mark or whatever. Like you had to like root your phone and like third party like
Custom firmware.
yeah. It was bad, dude. Like the software they had. My phone would slow down after like 6 months. It's like this sucks.
Hopefully, right to repair passes, or like we get some good right to repair laws or whatever. And
Yeah.
things can get a bit better. But like my point about like saying like Apple versus Android is like one of them you have a singular company with a closed ecosystem, and then the other is like just a software kind of like just an operating system type
Yeah.
thing.
It is open source.
Multiple companies have built different hardware and different software, and you just get because like
Sure, Apple is taking it.
Well, that's why they had to switch to the USB-C,
yeah.
which I'm excited about. But honestly, I would buy the Pro just for the 3.0 speeds instead of, because on the regular iPhone, which for most people is fine, you're limited to the 2.0, USB 2.0, which again, for most people, it just doesn't matter. It's just not a big deal.
But what was I gonna say?
First one I messed up.
Yeah, like obviously the vast majority of people, maybe at like Samsung or like me. But there's also you go watch like a tech reviewer, they're probably reviewing like all these cool different kinds of phones and stuff that you wouldn't normally think about.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's just people bitching at Apple because they won't allow like iMessage on Android or like the equivalent, like doing like text over, text over data.
I mean, Android does that to each other. They don't do that between each other.
Yeah.
But that's like a Microsoft and Sony.
What is RCS? Yeah, I'm curious about radiation. What you mean by also what Steve mentioned? There's also the radiation issue. Rich communication services. Okay. SMSs from the 2000s? Yeah, I thought we still used SMS.
Pretty sure we do. We did.
We're not phone people.
I used to be a phone person.
I got pissed off the other day because, like, I use the CPAP for sleeping, right? I have really bad sleep apnea, but it auto uploads, like, it has its own modem, and it auto uploads to like the cloud so it can like track my bats and stuff. And modem is now too old.
Oh my god.
Because it uses like not even 3G, it's like the one before that. WDM or something, I don't know.
Oh, like 1X or something.
Yeah. They discontinued it. Now I can't use it. Obsolete. Breathing's obsolete, yeah. You know what else is obsolete? Toilets. and wiping with toilet paper. At least we're not digging holes in the ground. Like
Camping.
Yeah.
Camping.
I like camping. Although, to be honest, I like camping a lot more when there are supplied bathrooms. Just so much easier.
Yeah. AT&T has always done weird stuff with their plans, in your opinion, but that's in company. But your brother had AT&T really bad about roaming charges. Yeah, I can believe that. I don't know what it is, but I just like have an ick about AT.
I love people who say they're going camping nowadays, and it's literally like a weather stripped cabin, like with a window AC. Like, dude.
Whole thing. Apparently, I can believe it. Certain plans and stuff, yeah.
I bet roaming's pretty big in like.
Only camping I do these days is spawn camp.
Oh my god.
Yeah, spawn camp.
Chance, check your phone. Oh boy. Oh. The image hasn't loaded yet, but the... Oh, you're probably fine. And a couple Funko Pops on a GPU then.
I mean,
I would avoid putting anything on top of the GPU.
I mean,
do
make
that.
sure you're not covering airflow, I would say, but...
I don't know. I would just avoid it altogether. It's a small GPU. I think okay. How
no, it's the
about
60.
this? What is it?
It's the
4060?
no,
6600.
6650.
So it's small enough that it's fine, but I am gonna say
This is one we did recently.
I think our professional opinion should be that nothing should go on top of the GPU.
Yeah.
you say from that picture, just
It
make
should.
sure you're not
I'm sure
disrupting
it's
the.
probably fine, but I'm just to cover our bases. I think that Phoenix professional opinion should be nothing on top of the GPU.
From
That's
that
fair.
picture, just make sure it's not obstructing any airflow, because that's
I mean,
kind of boxed in.
also worried about just
Yeah.
like weight. I know Funko Pops aren't heavy, but
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily be too concerned about the weight, but I would say like maybe just to be safe, we could get you like a bracket.
I thought he
Or
had a
something.
support bracket. Maybe not.
Oh,
All our cards. So.
The smaller cards though probably didn't come with one.
okay, listen, it's not troubleshooting. It's just a aesthetics question, sort of ish.
Or not. Again, I don't think it's a good idea just in general.
No, I agree. Like,
And you're into your system enough. Just I wouldn't put anything on it, and then just watch your temps.
I agree that like professional opinion don't do it, but
Like it's neat.
friend
But-
opinion is, eh. Yeah, I mean, you have. Honestly, it'd probably be better, and this is not the same, but it'd probably be better to just like maybe put them on top of the PC. 'Cause
It also, you know, when you put them inside the PC, they also might create.
yeah,
Some
they're gonna
turbulence.
mess up airflow a little bit.
It's not going to be enough to know, but
I would rather block the top than have them inside.
Yep.
Yeah, because my cat lives on top of my PC all the time, and it's fine.
Yeah. 'Cause they got a little bed on it.
Yeah, thing lives on that.
So happy about that.
Turn it off, it comes like
Why have you taken away the heat source? Suspend the Funko from something else on the frame. That's an idea. I'd be worried about it like getting bumped and like the Funko going into a fan.
Like
or something.
swinging around or
You
something.
could like tie it, get like a fishing line, edge of the.
Oh no!
Just suspend them from their necks.
Oh my.
I don't like that. Alexa, play Lacrimosa. Did I get anyone?
I used to hate those commercials. Alexa. Starts talking. It's like, shut up. Oh.
Your Alexa said you were. I'm not an authorized user. That's kind of cool. That's funny.
Like those videos of old people yelling at Alexa.
Alexandra.
Yeah. Lexus. That's a.
Lacrimosa, when used right situation, is just so powerful.
Did you see that TikTok? Like, I mean, this is bad, but like, yeah, it's sad. Like Jimmy Buffett died, but there was a TikTok or something of some old lady saying like, something about Jimmy Buffett. Like, and Alexa thought he was still alive or something. Then she asked it again, and it like I guess updated and corrected.
Oh. Jesus.
No. That's crazy, yeah. Real-time updating. Oh.
I had a hell of a life.
You guys ever seen did every Margaritaville in America?
No.
There's someone on YouTube that has visited every Margaritaville
What
in the
would
US
Jimmy
and
Buffett
Canada.
People need to make those bracelets, dude. That'd be funny. What would Jimmy Buffett do?
Funnily enough, it was the sequel to visiting every Rainforest Cafe.
I went to my first Rainforest Cafe when I was like 12, and I thought that was like the coolest thing.
I've like never heard of them.
They're always in like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I vaguely remember where all of them are.
I used to go to a lot of theme parks growing up because my neighbor was like pretty high up in John Deere.
Oh.
And we'd cat sit for them all the time because they'd go on vacation.
Uh-huh.
And to pay us, they'd give us like a little bit of cash and then tickets to like
Oh, that's cool.
whatever theme park.
You know what I'm semi-interested in is medieval times.
Oh, the place where you go watch people joust.
Yeah, like I like occasionally, watch this one person on YouTube, and funny enough, they actually live in like Holly Springs, but they love rainforest, medieval times.
Medieval.
And just the way that they talk about it makes me like somewhat interested.
Medieval times was sick. I went there when I was like 10. My first. They give you those like glasses that are, I don't know.
Big flagons of ale.
Yeah, the whole place is just like into it, man.
Oh man, Disarray came up with a bunch of other. What's it called? What an acronym stands for? Is there a word for that? Huh. Like a word for like the fully expanded acronym? Like
if it's spelled out.
yeah.
Word.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Came up with a bunch of
What would Jefe Bezos? Acronym? I don't like it.
word for
Yeah, I was looking at my search history on Google the other day. It was just so funny. Man.
Is that a good idea?
No, it wasn't like bad stuff. It was just funny,
Okay.
like stupid stuff, like that I'd Googled. Things that I was thinking of, but didn't know the answer to. And, like,
Oh no, yeah.
Oh wait.
what the hell's that?
Is an acronym formed from an already existing word by expanding its letters into the words of a phrase. Wait, what?
What?
Let's look at it.
English people need to slow down. Any United States Congress
Okay.
bills have acronyms.
Okay, so also that's mostly initialism. Yeah, apparently like initialism and acronym are kind of more or less the same thing. But it's whenever a word becomes an acronym. So like this happens all the time in physics, like WIMPs. Like WIMPs is a word, but there's also the acronym WIMPs. That
Is that the like unit of measurement?
No, WIMPs are weakly interacting massive particle.
What am I thinking?
What'd you say?
What am I thinking of?
What did you say?
I thought it was like unit. What's the unit of measurement? It sounds like WIMPs.
Like WIMPs unit? You're a fan of grits? Just absurd enough? Yeah, so we've learned something today about
For stopping in, Steve. Good to see you, man.
Yep,
See you later, man.
have a good day.
Watched your movie yet?
Yeah, me and Lydia's, no, it's a series.
Or
It's
series,
yeah, me and Lydia started watching it, but we just
What'd you start
haven't.
watching?
The One Piece live action.
I've heard everybody talking about it, saying it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Did you say last time? I was like, it's crazy what happens when Netflix actually follows the source material.
I mean, I think it's more like this is what happens whenever you like actually involve
People
the
interested.
artist and like give them like final say.
Yeah.
Have you met Buggy? Yeah, we watched like episode 2 or 3 up to. And now, this is making me really want to like find some of like the because it's like literally like one of my professors they actually like you can tell that a lot of times in physics professors will like they'll pick like what they want their like acronym to be and then just use whatever word to make it fits. Like oh man. One of the
I want to see Dumb Money today.
I don't know how I feel about that movie. I also can't see that guy and not think of the Riddler.
One of my professors, they helped. They like took some kind of like contract or something to help with NASA, like landing on asteroids.
Okay.
Iris.
What was? I want to find this because
Go Cyrus now in there. Cyrus Rex like did its mission and stuff. Now it's a new one, I think.
finishing up Big Mom Tea Party. That's anime. Anime.
Sounds like. Oh.
That's kind of like one of the jokes is like the arc names for One Piece.
Oh, how I feel about Big Mom Tea Party.
That is odd.
It's called the Whole Cake. This is blowing my. This is weird.
One of those like suggestions.
Yeah, there was. Not gonna be able to find. Probably could with enough. Sound cutting out? Oh, I have no clue what I was saying.
Even going on.
What's happening right now? Who
I
are
don't
we?
think any of us know.
Sucks too, cause like he's
Mommy.
done so much. He like does a lot of stuff. One of my friends, they like took care of like bugs and and it was like investigating like sometimes if you like include bugs a little better, it'd be a get like food stuff, be more efficient. I'm not able to. I literally might message my friend about it. It's gonna bother me.
Astronauts still use like food and tube.
No.
Not sure. I feel like it's probably similar to the like applesauce. You know those applesauces in the pouches. Probably similar to that.
Practical, right? Because if you have a cracker in space, like it's just gonna go everywhere. Like.
Yeah.
It's also like that can't really like very long.
Yeah. Well.
Well, I mean not a lot, but like might not.
You put like a saltine in space, would it just be crispy, like
I don't think anything would happen to it.
forever?
Oh, probably, yeah, because there's no air, there's
Like
nothing
if
to
you left it out there
oxidize.
for a year and then grabbed it and retrieved it and then bit it, like would it still be crispy?
I guess the UV
So
might.
it would change because yeah, like cosmic rays and stuff, like Solar winds would
Yeah.
definitely affect that.
It'd take a while, I assume.
Well, there's a lot of
There's a lot. Radiation.
activity even in like empty.
Space dust and all that shit. And
But yeah, I wonder, it would probably, because there's no, like, the oxidation plus the moisture absorption is usually, I think, what makes the crackers, like, kind of like tough. So it might stay, if there's no moisture, it might stay crispy.
like shit at the beach. If you left like a package open for like an hour, it'd be like stale, like soggy.
Yeah.
But like here, if you could leave it out for like maybe 2 days or something. And
Well, you'd probably get some sort of like drying out or something. Like you'd probably get some.
Well, crackers are already dry, so.
Well, there's still some like moisture and stuff in there.
Sure.
And especially like
it's getting direct, like unfiltered sun. Like probably be a little baking going on.
I'm gonna go back to reading and stuff. Probably wouldn't be safe to eat. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure whether it would definitely change. I feel pretty confident on that.
Yeah.
But
Why haven't they done these tests? We need to know. They probably just hypothesized about it for like a day or two. And
I'm
then
sure
like,
somebody could give you a pretty definitive answer.
Yeah. But they don't actually know because they've never tested it.
Fair. Yeah, you should tell them that.
could you imagine like spending like millions of dollars just to like put a cracker in space?
Can you imagine spending millions of dollars to put a car in space?
Right?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about.
Point and match.
Also, like, I don't think you could leave it in space for a year because,
Way to track it.
yeah, it'd be gone. Unless you, like, somehow, I guess you could try and tether it.
Make like a giant net on like the ISS and just leave it out there. Like you're like trolling for like fish or something.
Ah, yes, delicious space debris.
Someone on the ISS, just do it, man. Just let us know. Do it.
Fucking do it. Just
I
fucking
got
do
you.
it already.
It's not hard. Just get a net and a saltine and just throw it out there.
I like how you make it sound like they just roll down the window and just throw it out there.
Just do
It's like
it.
throwing an apple core out the window. It's not really littering.
Like anything, man. Like a banana peel. Just leave it out there. So, I want to know what happens.
You know,
A McDonald's McDouble. Just put it in a net and throw it out there.
Oh, God.
you know, I also kind of, like a guilty pleasure, or somewhat of like a guilty pleasure is like those videos where it's like, I just put like an apple in like a box for like a year,
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
or like, or even like, you know, I put like an apple in resin for like a year. Like those are interesting.
What was that? Like something. I think they put like a Whataburger in something. Like left it, but then like it started like oozing like pink stuff. It was weird.
It's like crazy to like watch it like pose and out and then just become mold and
A burger. I miss Whataburger. Everybody just calls it Waterburger.
Water burger. Be awfully soggy.
Hardly knew her.
I'm starting to think there might not actually be like a
Really not liking that. Party.
Yeah, why isn't anyone said anything
Just
else
going through
yet?
my. It's like churning in my head.
like
Yeah,
maybe it's because I have, you know, like what is it, are you guys caught up on like Big Mom?
What did you say?
The hell did you say to me?
Don't talk to us like that.
Her name is Big Mom. She has a tea party.
Nope. It's not working.
Is Big Mom how I'm imagining her?
I mean, I can just pull her up. real quick.
Can she give me uppies?
Oh boy. Considering she's like feet tall or something.
Hell yeah, dude.
Sounds like an adult baby Bjorn to me.
This is Big Mom.
Boy.
Okay. I'm good.
This is young Big Mom.
Where's young Big Mom? Oh, see now
I mean,
that's.
this is fan art, but that's pretty much
ew,
the right
okay.
idea.
All right, never mind. Gross.
No, like that's like that is like fan art of like the official thing.
That's Big Mom and that's Big Mom E.
I will say though, like part of me, like it's some like really cool stuff happens, but I can't. It bothers me how much she says wedding cake, and just wedding cake in Japanese is just burned into my mind.
Does she have like a very deep voice? Because it looks like she would.
No, not really.
Raspy, like.
At least no, not in the. Not... Okay, wait. This I think this. Oh, this is yes.
Exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah. I think there's not a word. Which I think we should come up with a word.
Dude, I was trying to find something to play, and like I was looking at some Rust updates. Besides it being the most toxic game ever, like they've had these updates with their app. They have like a whole electrical system in the game where you can like add components and cameras and like all kinds of crap. They have like drones and like auto turrets and stuff.
Jesus.
You can pull it up on your phone in the app, and everything has like a camera. Like the drone, you can fly your drone around like in the game,
Oh my god.
like on your camera or your phone. Or if someone's like raiding your base, you can like log into one of the turrets and just like control the turret. Phone.
That would be fucking terrifying.
Pretty sick.
If you like didn't know what was going on.
That's pretty.
It's like, oh, an abandoned base. See what happens.
They had some pretty unique stuff going on. That's pretty cool though.
That is cool. Do the graphics look any better?
Yeah. Graphics aren't bad.
Okay, I think this is a PC.
Yeah, apparently there's not really like a word for it. It's just like, you could say it's like the full form. Okay. Do 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 do. Do do.
Pop it.
Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready.
All
I'm
right,
ready.
so here are your cables. Wow.
Like a big mom to me.
Big Mama, it's... No, they're in there. This is an odd layout. I don't know if I like it better or worse than the...
It can be just different.
It's definitely different. It's much more open and it's easier to work in than the 011, but it is also less structured. So like, you really got to just figure it out. Whereas with the 011, it feels pretty guided. Feels relatively like cables do go
the
in
thing.
this thin channel. Yeah. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. Least.
Does that have screws or does that just go on? Sick.
This one just goes on. The others have thumb screws.
Classic NZXT panels. You have to pry them off.
Mm-hmm. All right, this is 12:53 and 3, 2, 1. I didn't turn the power supply on.
Uh-oh.
I was about to ask. Did you?
All
All
flip the
right, this is
switch?
12:53 and 3, 2, 1.
Like all the liquid. Sounds like someone trying to squeeze like juice out of a juice box.
Looks good. Thank you. And then, yeah, as soon as the fans go in, we'll put them in on the bottom, and it'll be even more RGB.
Even flashier, even cooler.
But I like this case. This is a good case.
Yeah, it is. It's.
And if you ever choose to do anything into it in the future, there's a lot of room. If you ever want to put, more fan headers, or if you want to put RGB, like you've got a bunch of space, like good flat space down here with cable ties. Your SSDs can go on the back of this tray. It even has a magnet, like magnets.
This is basically a Syren in a...
Yeah, I like the reflection on this little, if you turn it like this way, you can kind of see the reflection on the little shroud that goes on the cable cover or whatever. Makes it kind of look like you've got an extra fan or two.
fan reflection is amazing.
I didn't notice that little glass piece.
Yeah, I think it's just plastic, but it's very piano black. Don't touch it or you smudge it.
Yeah, stop it.
I don't want to touch it.
I don't want to touch it.
Okay.
Lots of airflow back here.
Hands. Got 3 augmented reality fans.
Yeah. And do you have I don't think there's any plastic on the inside, which is both good and bad.
Yeah. And to give it a clean whenever you get it.
We try to keep our greasy mitts off of it, but it's
Well,
hard.
like the packing foam.
It's hard to, yeah, that too. Yeah, it might leave a little bit of an impression.
Like, I usually handle stuff specifically so it won't get stuck. But
my 11 XL, I usually just like Windex everything every like 2 months.
I just don't touch it. Okay. Ark, thank you so much for not only supporting us, but supporting us again, getting another computer through us. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Yeah. Seriously, it does mean a lot to us that you'd come back for more. Get another
Hell
computer
yeah.
from us. And it does look really good. This will be really cool.
I like this.
Whoever, it sounds like this is going to be a somewhat like of a gift thing. Whoever's receiving this is going to be very happy. It's very cool.
Oh yeah, dude.
Pillows.
And yeah, like we said, very upgradable. Okay. I've been like, eyes.
Corners of my eyes have been itchy. Now my cat like hangs her head off the side of the PC. One time, like, it was so bad. Yeah, I had to clean the glass all over the glass. Like, you son of.
Oh no. That makes, yeah, I mean.
You ungrateful.
Okay. Oh.
We.
Okay. Hope you guys are in the mood for some
Boy, oh
GTA
boy, oh boy.
RP.
Oh, he's got his cam on. Pretty rare.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, thank you so much. Going to raid Emac. Okay. As per usual, I mean, are we, do you have a date? Okay, yeah. There'll be a little bit of a gap. So we'll figure something out to kind of fill that in a little bit. We'll let you guys know. Nothing tentatively planned quite yet. But we will catch you guys whenever we catch you. Oh, probably maybe next Wednesday. Maybe we can do some Baldur's Gate or something, or I'll do some Baldur's Gate or something. We'll figure it out. But I'm gonna go ahead and start the raid. Good over there?
Yeah, I went to go put these screws. Oh, there it is. And I must have like, I went to go set them down, and they must have like stuck to my fingers, and then one just like rolled away.
Okay.
Sticky.
I'm a little sticky.
On that note, everyone please join into the raid. Show Tim X some love. And yeah.
Good weekend.
Have a good weekend.
Be safe.
Okay. Okay. Bye-bye.